Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Tuesday night, and guess what? Well, you don't have to guess any longer. I know I've made you wait long enough, but we are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. Hope everybody is doing well. We're going to get right into it. Take a little bit of a step back in time. Yes, we will. We're going to check out what people have been saying here. Joe Harvey says, got mine in today. Fast shipping, free shipping this weekend. Such a great thing to do. Free shipping used to be a highly coveted thing. Of course, nowadays, you have to pay for it, $200 or what have you. Let me just make sure that I'm, okay, yeah, we're live. Okay, very good. All right, good to see you guys. Glad you're here. All right. I got a small crowd at our beginning time tonight, but says, we are here and live. And Leverage says, nice pickup. I just got some pandas with them. Nice. From Silvertown, the Silver Bars Unboxing. Yes, indeed. From way back when. Very good. Glad to see you guys are here. David G is here. VK Travel Log is with us. Trent Schaefer is here. Master Blaster and Niels Han Dynasty is with us tonight. Good to see Niels. By Silver, Platinum, and Crystallized Osmium. Indeed. I still haven't gotten some crystallized. I just have the 1 ounce osmium bar. But I might have to pick some of that stuff up sometime. We've got the great JM Unleashed here tonight. Good to see you. All right. Yes, indeed. Actually, Bill 457, no market watch tonight. But it was a lot of recovery that happened today. We're just going to go through some comments, take some scammer calls. One guy put me in his Rolodex, literally. He's got a Rolodex. I made sure because I want to get these guys calling us in here. We'll see what happens. Very good. Good evening to Multi-Gunman. Good to see Ron Wells. 66 Sam is here. Robert Kemp is with us from the United Kingdom. Good to see you. And Alexis Volleyball. Welcome. The Japanese yen. I haven't heard. I know that the Nikkei recovered 10% of the 12% loss from yesterday, but I haven't checked the yen, what's going on with the yen. But yeah, I'm probably in trouble. Has been in trouble for some time. Keys Run just picked some up. Thanks for the sales pitch. No problem. Wasn't intended to be a sales pitch. I was not sponsored by Silvertown in any way. Gigantor, thanks for posting this. No problem, my friend. Glad you enjoyed that. China Mitchell is here. Thank you, China. Good to see you. China Mitchell is very kind and watched my video from this morning, which not many people watch, so it was a rare thing. Joe Harvey on this says here, 5 ounce bar, they have the same 1 ounce bar you showed and a 1992 picture silver coin. I made a video today showing the 1 ounce bar. I know which picture coin you're talking about. It is the baseball commemorative, U.S. commemorative from the Olympics. Good evening to Emerald Coast Stacker. Glad you're here. Silver Patriot is with us tonight, as well as Tom Larson. So honored to have you guys here. Appreciate you guys being with us tonight. Yes, indeed. And oh yeah, we call him Tampon Tim. Check zero. Tampon Tim. I didn't know he was a pedo, but I certainly does support the pedo. No question about that. But we call him Tampon Tim. All right, Angel Silver 47 says, awesome. I'm glad the package arrived safe. Enjoy the winnings. That's right, exactly. I did win something from this channel, and that is the piece. It's pretty wild. And so thank you, Angel Silver 47. I still have that piece, by the way. And Mr. Eminem 911 says, freedom. Freedom, he says here. Love the Pulp Fiction B-grade movie, detective type voice, and the Freedom Girl. She is beautiful. I sent my BU back prepaid by Mulligan Mint for replacement on my FG. Hope I get a nice BU in a return package like you. As much as I love the Alvarez design, they should have chosen a better font style, perhaps the same font that is on the back. I agree. Yes, indeed, and thank you so much, Mr. M911. Mr. Eminem 911, by the way, was one of the greatest review channels for different collectible silver coins out there. Did a great job. All right. Willie Spencer is with us. Good to see Willie Spencer. We've got James Smith recovering from COVID-19 again. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. And Dennis Niemeyer is here, and glad you guys are with me here tonight. All right, now we're getting into the modern videos that are created from the massive market downturn yesterday. Alan Lim is saying hello. Hello to you. And Kevin Hickey says, hold strong indeed. That's what we got to do through this bloodbath of paradise. Overwatch says, yeah, crazy. The bigger the drop, the faster it moves up when the crap hits the fan. Exactly right. Very, very true. Cole Marsh is here. Welcome, Cole Marsh. Good to see you. All right. And let's see here. We've got David Davey says, we sneeze in Japan catches a cold from the other Eastern markets. Yes, indeed, that's right. Sure, they sure do, for sure. Silver Dollar 2015 says, sounds good. All right, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's from 21 hours ago. That's wild. Let's see. That was the guy that, well, Silver Dollar. I didn't know you were still around. I thought you shut your channel down. But yeah, I would comment on your channel, but you wouldn't comment back. But yes, indeed. But thank you for coming back. Let's see. Wasilla Stacker kind of shot my wad in a couple of kilos last payday. Wow. So that's over 64 ounces at least. I think I'm going to have my jump on another 20 ounces of something today while it's on sale. All right. Yes, good time to buy when it's low. Definitely good buying opportunity for sure. Bargain hunters out there. Yes, indeed. I appreciate the thumbs up, guys. Thanks for being here tonight. And Tio Shun Kiat 3058. Keep stacking and hold your silver. That's right. Exactly. Buy and hold. It's a good time to buy and hold. There's no question about that. And let's see here. And we've got Matt Bittner looking over this way from the live stream that we surprised when we did last night here. Wasilla Stacker, my exit plan doesn't start for another 3 to 5 years. So it really matters not what the markets are doing right now. Yes, indeed. Totally understandable. Yep, you're right. You're right. Kevin Sharp says, great video. Thank you on this one. Some of these comments, they just now showing up, or I would have answered them last night. Kevin Sharp here, 21 hours ago. He lives in Colombia, and my wife is Venezuelan. The Venezuelan military at the Colombian-Venezuelan border left and went to Colombia in protest. Maduro is in trouble now. I saw a protest yesterday against the Maduro regime. Yes, I think it's just a matter of time before he's out of there, and thank God. Yes, indeed. Thank God he's going to be out there. Good to see Shadow Workers here. Good to see you. Yeah. Let's see here. Time to buy more. There you go, Richard McConaughey. Yep, it is a good opportunity for buying right now, for sure. And then we've got Roy Sandoval. Says, the deep dive on silver today just made me buy that much more with the same amount of fake money as yesterday. I don't give a dang. I'm holding on to my ounces regardless. There you go. Exactly. Opportunities arise. Take advantage of them for sure. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's move forward here. See what we've got. To the next comment we've got here. Enter Trump, can't sell, now got to stack it out and hold fast. That's Steve C. There you go. Hold on fast. Hold on fast. And Michelangelo says, hey, Sal, good to be on the listen. I hope all is good. Yes, all is well. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that so much. And Tim at CLT says, my LCS is selling no silver at spot. Huge premiums, asking around $31.50 per ounce. Anyone able to purchase at spot? Wow. Yeah, that's pretty high. That is pretty high, I will say. Some of them, I mean, I know my LCS, one of my LCSs are selling a little bit over spot, but not that much over. OTG is here. Good to see you. That's right. James Unleashed says, buy low and hold high. There you go. Very, very true. Plasma Burns. These drops are what stackers crave. This is also an amazing time for new stackers to start up. Indeed, it is. Prices will fluctuate. It's the name of the game, especially through these turbulent times. Patrick Deleva, I just buy more. There you go. Keep on buying in the free world. And we've got here, if it falls to 20, I will buy more. Well, I don't look for that. I mean, I guess it's possibly it could. But just because I say it in the video that there's a possibility that could happen if there's a massive a crash in the markets. I mean, a huge crash. I wouldn't necessarily call yesterday a crash. It was just a downturn. I think a crash would be what we saw yesterday, lasting for several days, probably. All right. Texas in the house. Welcome. Good to see John Knox is with us here. Nikkei up 8%. Yeah, and actually, it's up now 10% today, but you have to rebound them pretty quickly there. Don't know what was up with that. I'm actually a little bit surprised at that. Wonder if it's not rigged too, but I don't know. Who knows? All right, Mr. Gregory. 3 days ago, I sold my silver ETF and bought Agnico Eagle Mines. I hope it was a good move. All right. Well, good luck with that. Yes, indeed. We'll see what happens. I've never heard of Agnico Eagle, but if they're well established, you might do well. Americo Stacker, I would not consider yesterday a black swan. I would not. I think it's just an economic. I don't know. Some people call it a correction. It was a sign. It was a crack, I guess you would say. But a black swan, I think of something that's out of left field, unexpected, that could rock the markets. I don't think the markets going down themselves will be considered the black swan. Usually black swans will rock the markets one way or the other. We're usually to the downside. But anyways, maybe laundering gold bars. I might need to put my gold bars in the wash them out pretty good. Let's see here. No. Yeah, maybe laundering gold bars could be. I mean, gold bars indeed are money, right? And WTXMD says, missed it again. Sal, thanks for the content today. And wowzer, if I only had $1 million ready to drop this week on some 999. I hear you, brother. Yeah, good opportunities. You have the dry powder to make it happen. All right. Let's see here. Very good. Adam Leam says, thank you, Sal. Thank you for watching. Appreciate that. First Majestic is up. That's good news, Bill 457, because they've been hurting the past 3 years or so. Our best, silver drop, time to buy more. And it dropped even more today. We're going to get to those videos in a moment. Rusty Nail, good evening, Sal. Great videos today. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. And we've got Razor Ready. Mark Razor popping in here and saying the following here, and I quote, if anyone reads my comments, silver will end up at $28 range at the end of the year. I also said we would see 26 before the end of the year. Do not panic. It's only going to be a good time to buy if the premiums come down. That's right. Yes, indeed. Very good, very good. And I still think it's going to be higher than that, but hey, what do I know? Let's see here. All right, let's see here. We've got Charles Calhoun with an emoticon here, shocked by the bloodbath. Silver is beautiful. Hold on to that silver lady. There you go, Kevin Malone. I like the way you think. Hold on, hold on. SDP is here. Welcome, SDP. We got my stream channel. I'll see here. Bye-bye. Buying like hot American donuts. Best wishes, Sal. Thank you. Stream channel. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here and for your comment. Jeff Channel says 1052, or could also be a quote from the band Tesla. Yes, indeed. That's right. They have a song called Hang Tough as well, right? Okay, very good. Cherokee Cowboy says, picked up some sovereign coins today. Only half my normal purchases. Hopefully tomorrow, price will dip again. Keep on stacking. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. That's how we do it. Crusty White Bread is here. Welcome, Crusty White Bread. Good to see you. We are expecting some scammers to call us today. At 6:15 and 6:30. We'll see if that works, if that happens. We stand by and ready. Silver Joe Pickle is driving and listening. Good to see you. Glad you guys are here with us tonight. All right. Yeah. Don't celebrate too quickly, Robert Furterer. Because I think what we saw yesterday just could be a crack in the armor of the high markets that we've been seeing. It could get worse. I'm hoping it won't. Don't like to see people lose money, but it was very concerning. We're not out of the woods yet. And here, Alan says here on this video about can this silver giant be saved? FM has shown low earnings, but you need to see how many ounces they are holding back to build inventory of First Mint. They have mined and held ounces that now sell $4 to $8 more than it did at the time they held it for inventory. They also have fixed the water problem at the one mine and have drilled to prove up more reserve in Nevada. If you do the research, you will see that First Majestic is worth a lot more and selling low because they have not announced what they did. Well, that's good news. And I know Alan, another member of the community, Silver Heist, said part of what you mentioned here, and that is good. Research these companies, find the value, and invest in them accordingly. And so, Alan, great job. That is awesome. You've done your research for sure. All right. And let's see here. An EFT scammer calling. No, I've not had an EFT one, but yes, indeed. And we've got Deadly Rum Bruin says, all I can say, silver and gold and other metals are getting pumped. Just like stocks, big whales will scare little fish away so they can buy low. Right, there you go. Selwyn, Nayers, how can I get a salivate metal round? I'm glad you asked. If you click on the description in this video or any or all of my videos, including this live stream, there is a link to purchase the metal, the round. So check it out. Just click on the link in the description below. Zardoz is here. Good to see Zardoz. Welcome. And Wayne Wikikiki says blah, blah, blah. All right, well, blah, blah, blah back to you. You've added to the algorithm with the comments, so we're going to heart it there. And Steve Kematis says, Uncle Sal, wise men 3 of 3. I heard about this a year ago. Markets would fall and take metals with them. To all, don't sell, add your stack with all you can afford, and I will add some and more, 25 a cost. Some of the money will go to the metals from the markets. The metals will uncover quicker. In the first quarter of 25, I believe we will get $36 silver. Well, I'm right in line with you. I think we'll see 36 by the end of this year. And I've actually been talking about silver dropping along with the markets when they fall dramatically like this for many, many years, even before 2020. And it happens. Jay Kelly is here. Good to see you. Welcome. Glad you guys are here with us tonight. Oh, thank you, JM, for posting a link to the Salivate Metal Round. Appreciate that. Robert Spivey says, I just picked up another 5-ounce Sunshine Silver bar. Just keep stacking as you can afford with disposable income. Indeed. There you go. That's right. And Zed says, Sal, I'd like to see Dr. Paul's in any cabinet position. Yes, indeed. I would too. Very, very good. And let's see. What else do we have going on here? We've got GKS. I'm ready to buy if silver drops low, keeping my eye out for a low bounce. There you go. Nice. I like it. Keep an eye out. Zed, Sal, IRT to Bitcoin, energy to create digital air. What has been created? No answer indeed. Confused at 71. I have all mine in hand. There you go. Exactly right. Very good. Yes, I love Kamali. Actually, before coming in this broadcast, I was watching the Harris Walls rally. And of course, Walls hadn't come up, but Josh Shapiro was speaking. And dude, that guy's about as inauthentic as they come. He's a white boy Obama wannabe with everything he said. He sounds just like Obama on the stump, and really was all just platitudes and generalities, no real specifics or anything like that, just little one-liners that sound good. And it would be fine if I hadn't heard all of that before. Even the tone of his voice sounded like Obama. He's in a white Obama wannabe. All right, very good. Let's see here. And Zed, look, we all know the derivatives we need to crash when they do. He holds rules, in my opinion. Remember, loss is at the point of sale. I have bought Silver Eagles at $4. Still have them. I do too. Yep, I do too. Oregon whole gold hunter, I'm buying again at 20 or below. All right. But don't bet that that's going to happen, by the way. That was just a, yes, indeed. All right. Tube Supio must have saw the same speech as I did right before coming on. Did you see that, Tube Supio? Tell me that he wasn't trying to be Obama. It was crazy. Right, very good. And Winston Smiths here says the following. Let's get this thing up and running. We are expecting any moment now. Before we get to that, look at this. Whoa, all right, this just came up. Well, I'm getting a little bit late here from Shadow Work. Shadow Work, are you still here? Thank you, my friend. I just got this $5 PayPal friends and family donation, the first of the night. Thank you so much, my friend. From Shadow Work, to the hardest working creator I know. Keep up the great work, Sal. Oh, man, Shadow Work, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. And hold that thought. We're going to give you some push-ups. Shadow Work, thank you, brother. I hope you're still here. Here we go. Hello?
Hello, Jim.
Yes, this is Jim.
Jim?
Yeah.
Hey, Jim, it's Ian. How are you?
Ian.
I actually stayed late for you, just for you.
Oh, well, thank you. You were going to call me from your car, but you said, you know what, I'm going to stay late. This is great. That's
I'm going to
nice.
stay late to help you.
That's right, because we like to work hard, and we're making you work hard, staying late to make this thing happen. That's how the shadow works. That's how the shadow works, right?
Absolutely. Only the shadow knows.
Only the shadow works. Shadow knows, shadow work knows. Say that, say that.
Yeah.
Can you
remember that show? Only the shadow knows.
Only the shadow. I don't know what show. Was that from the Brady Bunch, or was that from
No,
Ren and Stimpy? Ren and Stimpy.
No, that was an old movie. Oh God, I'm dating myself. What was it?
Oh, I've dated myself from time to time. Yes, indeed. When I have a lonely night, when there's no women around. Huh? What's that?
It was called The Shadow. That was the name of it.
Oh, The Shadow. All right. Wow. Okay.
1931.
1931. Oh, that was just like yesterday, except many years before yesterday.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men?
That's what she said. That's exactly what she said. It's like the root dog coming out with a.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's kind of like
so
the.
You have what? 98,000.
I got 98,000. I got 98,000 that I need to get paid back in like 2 jiffies. You know what I mean? Not Jiffy Lube, not like the Jiffy Lube, like when you go get your oil changed, not like that, not that kind of Jiffy. I'm talking about the peanut butter kind. The peanut butter kind.
Right. What we do is we actually negotiate with these merchant cashiers.
Okay.
And we get your payments reduced
Mm-hmm.
by 50%, maybe even more, maybe 60%, maybe even more. But
like maybe even 61%? Is that a stretch to ask for that?
It might be. I've gotten 80% for some clients.
You're kidding me. Are you kidding me right now, or are you kidding me like 3 minutes ago?
I'm not kidding.
You're not kidding.
3 minutes ago. Now, Jim, who are the lenders? Tell me how many loans are there, first of all.
I've got 3 loans. One with Short Funding Solutions. The other one with front.
Wait, let's do one at a time.
Okay.
Funding?
Short Funding Solutions. Yep. You ever heard of them?
How much you owe? Yeah, of course. We work with them. How much you owe?
You work with them? Are you in collusion with? Are you in collusion with Short Funding Solutions?
We're not in collusion. No.
Okay.
No. We don't collude. I'm like Trump.
Well, Trump didn't collude either. Trump didn't collude either.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's my president. What's
no, he's my president. He's my president. He's not yours. He's mine.
All right. He's ours. What do you owe Short Funding, Jim?
I owe Short Funding 46,000 smackers. That's the biggest one.
Okay, is that a daily payment or a weekly? It's probably a weekly.
It's going to be a weekly, every 7 days or every 5 days if you're counting the weekdays. If you don't count the weekends. Like I said, $47,000. If you can't remember that, just think of the atomic number for silver.
How much is the weekly payment that they're drafting out of your account?
Well, if we take, it's about. Hold on one second. This might be my lawyer. I think I'm sorry, my accountant. Let's see if I can get my accountant on the other line.
Yeah, phone. I'll hold it.
Hello,
Gator. This is Adrian with NMCA Payment.
Adrian, Adrian.
Adrian, tell him he works with Adrian.
Yes.
Adrian, it's Ian.
Ian?
Okay. Yeah, you work in my New York office. Yes. I'm on the phone with the client. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, listen.
You can hang up.
No. Let's keep Ian on. Let's keep Adrian on. Adrian's my accountant. He may work out of your office, but he's doing a side hustle for me.
Yeah. Adrian, I got this, buddy.
No. Stay on the line, Adrian. Adrian's your supervisor, and he needs to monitor this call for quality assurance. So, Adrian, stay on the line. I know you're his supervisor, so it's all good.
He's not my supervisor.
He sounds like he's got a supervisor voice. He's got a supervisor voice.
I'll leave you guys to it.
Adrian sounds like he wears the pants in the family, if you want me to be honest with you. And by the way, I'm wearing shorts right now. They're nice and sleeky. They're silky. They kind of right up on my legs, but they're nice. It's a nice pair of shorts I'm wearing, I'm telling you.
All right, let's go back to short funding.
Okay, short funding. Adrian, stay here. I want Adrian to hear these three lenders, okay? The short funding solutions, I owe $47,000. If you can't remember, what happened to Adrian?
He hung up. What's
Son of a... what's the weekly? Yeah, we're paying on it weekly. The second one is Front Leap Capital.
No, how much? Hold on. How
Well,
much?
I said $47,000. Just if you can't remember that, I'll keep telling you. But just think of the atomic number for silver. Silver.
I know, but what's the weekly payment?
Oh, why didn't you just say that? Well, you're talking about the weekly. It's like, I mean, that's like Josh Shapiro giving a speech at the Democrat convention. He sounds like Obama. All right, the weekly. I am paying per week $4,700 a week to them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and what's the second one?
The second one is Front Leap Capital.
Yep, we work with them. How much you owe?
I don't have the numbers for them in front of me because they're less. I think they're like 25 grand or somewhere thereabouts. And my weekly payment on that one's going to be somewhere around $1,500, $1,500 to $1,800, somewhere thereabout. And then it's going to be the same thing for the third one. The third one is Business Funding Solutions.
Biz Fund, yeah.
You've heard of them?
How much you owe Biz Fund?
I love their that company has the most original name that I've ever heard. I had to say yes to those guys.
I like that too. Biz Fund, I like it too.
Yeah.
All right, how much you owe?
About $25,000, and the payment's going to be about $1,800 a week.
Okay, so let me add this up.
Okay, add it up. See what you come up. What are the totals on it? I'm waiting with bated breath. Actually, my breath is not baited. I don't have to be baited. I can breathe on my own, uninhibited or anything.
I like that. You're a pissing, Jim. I like that.
That's what she said. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I appreciate you too, man.
I appreciate your appreciation. Your appreciation is greatly appreciated. You know what I mean?
And I greatly appreciate your appreciation. You appreciate my appreciation.
You might appreciate that so much that I've got some land in Pakistan I could sell you for about $1 an acre.
I got friends in Pakistan.
Nice, I do too. I got a guy, Zindagood is his name.
They actually own call centers in Pakistan.
They don't what energy?
No, they own call centers. They have call
centers. Oh, the call centers. Yeah, the call centers. I love those. I love the Paki call centers from out of Lahore or Karachi. Yeah. Lahore. That's Kamala Harris, the Lahore.
So you have 97,000 between these three loans.
Yeah, but if you round it up, it's $98,000. So the math will work out, kind of like a Kamala word salad.
Yeah. So and you're paying roughly 8,000, probably a little bit more.
And they're not very smooth. I tell you what, it feels like I'm getting an enema every time I pay those. So you're right, it is roughly.
It is. No, and it's probably killing your business. What do you do, Jim? What's the name of your business?
We're in manufacturing. It's called.
What's the name of the company?
It's called Miller's Manufacturing. A really original name. That's my last name. If you didn't know, Miller's Manufacturing. I'm a real creative kind of guy, man. I tell you. That's why I like the business funding solutions. You know what I mean? And can I pick?
Where are you located?
I'm located in Parsippany, New Jersey.
West Virginia?
No, Parsippany, not West Virginia. Now let me ask you this: if I pay you, can I pay you back in hash by any chance?
What do you mean in cash?
And no, in hash, HASH, hash.
Sure.
That's okay? And you know what I'm talking about when I say hash, don't you? Hashgraph is a new blockchain technology. It's not blockchain. Blockchain's a name. It's a digital ledger system called Hashgraph. Hashgraph. Now, if I wanted to pay you with the drug, it would be hashish.
Exactly.
So you want to know what we manufacture here at Miller's Enterprises?
What?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now. We manufacture silver socks, silver-infused socks. We put little...
What do you mean silver? You mean the ones that actually, make your feet, I don't know, they do something to your...
They make your feet tarnish. Yeah, they make your feet tarnish.
Your nerves.
But they smell good.
No, the nerves, right?
Yeah,
No.
no, they don't get on your nerves unless you have to pay all these loans back. But what they do is the
Oh,
silver is antimicrobial.
yeah.
Do you know what that means? Antimicrobial?
Yeah, no bacteria, yeah.
No bacteria. That's right, and it's really good for that. So we load it up with
That's
silver,
cool.
and we also have some toenail polish as well too, which is antifungal. Silver infused
Really?
toenail polish. Yep, that's what we need the money
Oh,
for. We're gonna branch out.
yeah. No, do you make, I'm looking at mill and manufacturing.
Yeah.
Do you make, you don't do farm, ranch, and pet products? No, that's not you.
No, that's
Mill and
not me. We don't do any
manufacturing.
hair products. Oh no, just toe products.
Oh,
Toes
I
and
know.
feet.
Let me see.
Toes and feet and
What's your website?
what's my
your
wife's
website?
name?
Yeah,
My wife's
No,
name
your
is
website.
Gertrude. Gertrude is my wife's name.
Your website.
Oh, my
website.
my website. I thought you said wife's name. No, I don't. We don't have a
your
website.
website.
We're a distributor,
Yeah.
so we don't need to do any front-facing marketing. You know, we don't need any of that jazz.
Gotcha.
All we need is some antifungal stuff because that sounds racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this.
Okay.
I get your payment.
Okay, that wasn't an ask. That was
So
just a statement. You just said a statement there. What's the ask?
Well, I know. I didn't, well.
It was a
I need
preface.
to
You were
see
prefacing
the
it, right?
lender- Yeah, I need to see the lender agreements.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I can check. Let me
also
write that down. Let me write that down.
Yep.
Can I lender agreements? I think I can get those in Western Kansas.
Now you can pull them off your email.
Yeah, but I can find them in Western Kansas easier.
Yeah, that's funny.
Really, seriously, they got a lot of those in Western Kansas, from what I hear.
Yeah, I need the lender agreements.
Right, lender agreements. Three of those, right? Three. You need three, one for each company, right?
Right, Shore Funding Solutions.
Yeah.
Send me that DocuSign that you signed with them.
Right.
Send me the Fund Leaf Capital and the Biz Fund.
Frog Leaf Capital and Biz Fund. That's right. Because that's a one-to-one relationship. So in other words, if I told you I had 3 outstanding loans and I said I can get you 7 lender agreements, that would not work because I only have 3 loans. Because the other 4 would be like a question, like what's going on here? Am I revealing everything? You know what I mean?
Yeah, are you in front of your computer, Jim? You are, right?
No, I'm not in front of the computer right now. I have a life. I don't spend that much time in front of the computer. I'm actually outside watching the tadpoles in front of this little lake that's here in my neighborhood here in Parsippany, New Jersey. Parsippany, yeah, Parsippany. Don't get Parsippany with me. Don't get Parsippany with me.
Yeah, I'm texting you from my cell phone.
Oh, nice! I love the technology. I love that you can do. That's just amazing. It's like
954. It's a 954 number.
Okay, I'll be on the lookout. I hardly get any text messages, so it could come from anything and be like, "Wow, I got a text message." I never get those, so this is all exciting. This is amazing.
I know. Then you said, "How was I texting you before?" Now I'm texting you from another number.
Yes, nice, Sweet Home, Pennsylvania. I know right now the tadpoles are doing backflips in the pond because they're so excited about this thing.
Meanwhile, I'm old school and
old school, that's right.
Turkeys with my musket.
With your musket, nice. I tell you what, I'm 32 years old. I've been around the block for a while. You know, you ever heard of the Rat Pack?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my era right there. The Rat Pack. You know, we're talking James Dean, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr. Oh yeah, I grew up on those guys. Dean Martin, yeah, Jerry Lewis, man, it's great.
Love it.
Yeah, Jerry Springer, Jerry Cantrell.
Jerry Cantrell, Thousand Shades.
Yeah, he's part of the Rat Pack too. You know, you didn't know that? He's the guy way in the background with the guitar.
There he is.
He's got the guitar along with Buddy Epson from the Beverly Hillbillies. You probably didn't know he was in the Brat Pack either, and so was, believe it or not, Taylor Swift's dad was in the Brat Pack. Taylor Swift's dad was in the. Yeah.
I just texted you my email.
Sweet, nice. I can't wait to see it. I'm looking forward. That's going to be.
I just sent it. Did you get it on your?
Oh, I can't tell. I can't get text messages while I'm talking to you at the same time on the telephone. I don't have that. I'm not that far advanced yet. I'm not that quite advanced quite yet.
You still get the newspaper delivered to your cave like me?
Yep, I get it delivered. I got the old New York Times and post. I get it to the cave. I get it sent to my dugout at the ballpark down there in Midtown. Yeah, Staten Island. Yeah, exactly. That's right. All right. Well, sounds good, my friend. All right. Wonderful.
Those lender agreements.
You
bank statements.
Lender agreements.
How soon can you get me those three?
Well, it probably will be a process because I'm going to have to take and scan those sons of biscuits. I got to print them out. I got to scan them, and then I have my girl fax them over to you. And and she's off for vacation, so probably in about maybe in a week and a half, I can probably have those things ready for you. But I gotta make sure the fax machine is working because we've had some trouble with it. With the ink in that thing is a little bit messed up. What's that?
Jim, I don't need your fax.
Well, yeah, but see, the thing is they're in PDF form, and they're what they're called DocuSign documents. So what I've got to do is I'm gonna take those things, I've got to print them out on the printer, then I'm gonna scan those sons of biscuits in, and then take them and take the copy and then run it through the fax machine and get them to you. So if you could put your fax number in the email, I would appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Through the wood chipper.
No, not through the wood chipper. No. I'm not gonna put any serial numbers on this thing. Well, I have my.
That is through the wood chipper. Just forward them to me, Jim. Jim, I like you, Jim. You're funny. Just forward them to me.
All right, I'll phone them to you. All right, sounds good. We'll be in touch. All right.
All right, I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay, call me Friday at 6:15. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
I'll call you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. I'm laughing because he's the first one. In fact, I don't think any of you even got that either. But I've been saying that for a long time about I'll have my girl fax him to you. That's directly from Fargo. And he got the reference. I can't believe it. I almost broke character. That was genius. He knew exactly what I was talking about. Oh my gosh. He was the first scammer to actually get it. I don't know if even any of you have ever seen Fargo or not. If you haven't seen Fargo, you got to see it. It's a great movie. But he got the reference. I am actually astonished and amazed, to be honest with you. And what also was funny about that call is his employee called me as well too. Those were the two appointments I had today. He and his employee called me at the same time. Crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, he actually does sound kind of cool, but he's running a scam, so that's what we do. He does sound like a little bit wasted, anyways. But yes, indeed. Thank you, Shadow Work, and thank you again, Shadow Work. I'm sorry I didn't see that quite as quickly as I usually do, but it did come through a little bit late. But thank you again for that PayPal, and thank you so much. And I owe you 10 push-ups. Working hard, and thank you to Root Dog. Root Dog, thank you, brother. He gave a super chat as well and mentioned that he has ordered the Salivate Metal round. Awesome, my friend. That's cool. Thank you. So let's I forget what was his PayPal or super chat. Let's see here. Find it. $2. Okay. I'm the proud owner of a 2-ounce Salivate Metal round. That's awesome. Thank you, my friend. So let's give that's 12 push-ups. 12 push-ups we're going to do for you guys. Working hard. And stay tuned. Oh, here's 5 more. Take a drink for Sal. We're doing the push-ups now. All right. Here we go. So that's 27. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm sorry. 17, rather. Here we go. Frostbite. Thank you, brother. Stay tuned. I got something to say about frostbite in a minute here. Just a moment. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Thank you, Root Dog and Shadow Work. You guys are awesome. All right. Very good. Thank you. And let's see. So we've got Frostbite. Before we get back to the comments here, posted a great video on the 1849 gold double eagle and the history behind it. Short and great video. So check out that video. It's really cool. He does a great job showcasing cool coins and the like. So make sure to check him out. Yes, indeed. All right. And good to see Brown Dog is here. Now let's get back to the comments. From Winston Smith. Nope, still not buying the dip. He's not buying right now. I'm waiting for the plunge. This and more was and is expected. I have metals that were bought with fiat that we accumulated for specific purposes, such as car repair, etc. Rather than effectively zero interest in banks and deposits, we bought gold and silver. That is technically not part of my stack, because even though we have had to buy and repair stuff, we have fiat on hand for coming opportunities and use that. Even though the value of my stack will decrease significantly, I will not be selling. For me to buy a gold, it would need to drop at least $300 per ounce, silver 10. All of these falling prices are part of the normal cycle that people and advisors follow and push. War is coming as scheduled. None of this should be a surprise. It is going to get worse, but most people will not be ready for it. They want us to believe that it is well. Trump will save them. The 401k will recover swiftly. When I say that what happened last night and yesterday was not normal by any stretch. Yes, we've had downturns. Usually it happens in cycles, and recessions happen. But this one's different. And why is this different? Because we also have inflation. We're in the midst of inflation right now. Some say we're at the tail end of it, but I don't think so. That's number one. Number two, we have a lot of geopolitical stuff happening right now that is contributing to some degree to some of it, anyways. And you alluded to this in part of what you're saying here, anyways. But it is not normal. There are downturns, but the Nikkei lost more than it has ever had in the history of the Nikkei. That is not normal. The Nasdaq fell at a greater in one day than it ever has in the history of the Nasdaq. That was not normal. It was not normal what happened a couple of days ago by any stretch, by any definition. I've been getting ready for as much as possible for the last 10 years. No debt, 95% of fiat out of the market. Stacks are complete. Well, that's great. I like what your philosophy, though, is, Winston Smith. It is a little bit of a risk because you can lose for some of that silver that you've stacked for emergencies, foil for cars and other repairs and things like that. That's great, but if the market dips too much, you might like what happened yesterday. So just be careful with that. But anyways, all right, let's see here, and let's see here, where are we at? Welcome, Lisa Anderson. We've got OTG still here. Emperor Wang is here. Matthew is here. Good to see Matthew. And we've got Coins A to Z. I've got physical precious metals, so I'm better off than everyone who doesn't. Exactly. There you go. I agree. That's kind of, it is, we do have an advantage having precious metals in our portfolio. Steve Davis, holding tight on silver. If it does dive, personally, I will take advantage. China is definitely alarming, needless to say, and could be biblical. That's right. And user says this. Have fiat saved, folks. Going to be a once-in-a-lifetime moment to buy metals. Don't get the FOMO and buy now. Hold strong, folks. Warren Buffett, who is as old as mountains, can sit on $208 billion and be patient. You can do. That's true. Yep, that's right. He did move out of some positions. I heard about that as well, too. You're right. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? Let's see. Slurp our way through this live stream here. MJS is here. Welcome. Thank you for popping in tonight, MJS. Good crowd. I appreciate you guys being here with me on this. We almost have 100 viewers. All right. Plastic Deadeye 8225 says this. I think I've seen this person before. Appreciate you commenting. Nikkei was down 4,000 points because they are selling our debt. Paper gold and paper silver are fake. They're only digits on an electronic ledger. You can't make a solar panel or a circuit breaker with digits. That's right, exactly. Today they stopped allowing sell-offs, which is why WB offloaded how much in Apple stocks on Friday. Imagine calling 911, your brokerage, because of a house fire, market volatility, and the fire trucks and regulators will show up and board up your windows and doors before you can get out. And then ask yourself what happened today. No one should even sell a gram of it. Why it is even on the stock market. Aside from the theft advantages, it's ludicrous. And that makes it infuriating to some, but it's a fair opportunity for newbies. When in debt, do as the pirates do. Interesting perspective. Thank you. Yeah. That's why I was cautious or suspect. It's suspect what happened with the Nikkei today, recovering 10%. It's crazy. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Where we've got here. Saint says here, all I hear is when things tank, PMs will rise. I did the opposite. What gives? Well, Saint, you've not been paying attention to this channel. Now, sooner or later, they will rise. It'll come out on top and positive, but you never heard me say that. It's happened before. It's crashes. It's just the way things run to the safety of cash, and I mentioned that in the video. Just keep stacking. That's right. Keep on holding on. We got to be persistent. And just like these scammers calls, got to be persistent. Yes, indeed. Here we go. Let's see. Auto dial, more than likely. Hello? Yep, it's an auto dial, which means it's going to be dropped here soon. Oh, hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Isla, calling from American Solar. How are you doing today?
Good.
Okay, well, I am calling you to tell you little about solar programs, the benefits, tax rebates, and grants from government. That typically means going solar is absolutely free for most of people. We are helping out the homeowner who are paying more than $100 bill. Are you still paying over $100 on your electric bill?
Uh-huh.
I understand you are the homeowner of single-family regular house, right?
Yippers.
Great. You are qualified to get rebate option. I will transfer this call really quick to my supervisor to quickly verify this information just to make sure we are not making any clerical mistakes. Please stay on the line.
I hate those auto voices.
Hi, my name is Aaron. I'm senior supervisor on the Korea line. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? You're the senior supervisor?
Wonderful day, thanks. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Thank you. That is just information call about solar where you can lower down your electric bill up 50 to 60%. So I'm speaking with the homeowner of a single family house, right?
Uh-huh. Yep. Single family home.
Okay.
Did you say percent?
Okay. And your electric bill?
What did you mean by percent?
Percentage, like percent.
Percentage.
Will help it reduce your electric.
Can you say representative? Say representative.
Representative.
Good job. Some of them say representative, but you said it right. Representative. Very good. Now, can you say Matchbox 20?
Matchbox 20.
Nice. Very good. Okay, continue. Go ahead.
Okay. Why are you asking me this question?
Because I just...
Representative.
Yeah, question. Matchbox 20 and Slayer? Can you say Slayer?
Slayer.
Very good. Nice. Thank you. Very good. Okay, now...
Ask me more questions. I really enjoy it. Go ahead.
Okay, I want to know how much of a tool Kamala Harris is. How much of a tool Kamala Harris is.
Kamala Harrison?
Yeah, no, just Harris. Not Harris. She doesn't have a son.
Harris.
At least not a natural-born son that we know of.
Oh, Kamala Harris. Okay.
Kamala Harris.
Well, how much tool?
Yeah, how much of a tool is she?
I don't know.
That's a good answer. Very good. Now, can you say paparazzi? Paparazzi. Paparazzi. Now say this. Say mardachode. Say mardachode. Can you say that?
Mother.
Not quite. It's not quite. You didn't quite get the pronunciation. It's mardachode. Mardachode, like that. You emphasize the M-A.
You pronounce it wrong. It's not a mother chode. That's a mother chode.
Mother. Okay.
Repeat with me. Mother chode.
Mardachode. How about Gandhi?
Mother chode.
How about?
You don't pronounce it. Pronounce it good. Say mother chode.
Mardachode.
Mother.
Model chode. Is that it? Oh, son of a motherless goat. All right. A Baki boy. I should have asked that. A Baki boy. I was going to ask him if he was a Gandu or a Gandamara. Anyways, all right. Very good. Let's see. All right. What do we've got here? We've got what now? Not a big deal. Down went from 30K to 41K on hot air. Well, that's just it. And I've neglected to mention what is propping up the stock market and what has been propping up the stock market for many, many years, even between administrations. It is treasuries, it is quantitative easing, it is our tax dollars that is propping up a lot of the market. It really is kind of a sham, it seems like, but anyways, I digress. Let's see here. We've got this. We've got Tony Anamilke says here, that's fine. Let them push down the price of silver because they lie and they say demand. They say demand isn't there when it has many background applications that are huge industry applications that won't go away, like electronics, like medicine. And a lot more people will just buy more silver and it'll be taken away from those that want it, like big industry, aka monopoly people. Yeah, a lot of people feel that. A lot of people feel that way. Wonder how some of this stuff is being reported or not reported. What data are being captured by CPM Group and Metals Focus, and what's being missed. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Very good. This coffee is deliciosus. It's a little lukewarm right now. Brexit Box TV. Good time to buy. Clickbait may get you views, but every video you do is headed with a clickbait. You're not the only one doing it, but this turns me off watching such content. It's not even that you need more subs, just make people feel downbeat. Well, I don't do the clickbait thing, and nothing in this video was clickbait. It's saying what could be coming or what asking as a question and what to prepare as a possibility. But see, the thing is Brexit Box is we as content creators, if we put boring titles in our videos, no one's going to watch them. We've got to bring titles that are going to bring people in, but the difference is between clickbait and having catchy titles is having the content to back up the title. And I would say that most feel that it is. See, clickbait to me is an insult because it assumes that you're drawing people in with the title and you're not, and your content is either about something else or it doesn't match or it's overhyped. And so I try not to do that. Sometimes I do skirt the line a little bit from time to time, but but normally I don't. If I did that, people wouldn't watch. People would see what people are mostly smart, and if they see that happening, they're gonna turn away. They're not gonna watch again. So, and let's see here. All right, and one of these days I might do an experiment, and I have done experiments where I've done titles that were just boring, and yep, they don't get many views. They don't get many views at all. What now? Says silver has been a good investment. Gold, yes, silver is going down more if market keeps going down. Silver has barely moved in years, and gold has almost doubled. Yes. Well, and silver is not meant to be an investment. It's meant to be a hedge. Wealth preservation, that's it. And put it into practice with a little bit of strategy, and you will be fine with silver. All right. And let's see here. Now, Danimal says, at some point, the house of cards will fall, and everybody will realize that gold and silver are real money. Good things come to those who wait, hold steady by the dip. Most people haven't figured that out. The dollar is just monopoly money. Once they learn about hyperinflation, then they'll realize their money is worthless trash. Yes, exactly. And it's going to probably take that, because it's really just about losing faith. Because I'm telling you, folks, the dollar is not trash until it is. You know what I mean? Think about that. That's why you'll never see me call the dollar trash. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah, Bill 457. Imagine if I said beautiful woman loves to stack silver, and then I do a video that shows an ugly man, and he's not buying anything, even including silver. And his video was about an ugly man not buying anything, including silver. That would be clickbait. All right. WH8085, silver at $20. I say, woohoo, I'm buying. There you go. Yeah, that would be nice. But I'm not saying it's going to go down that low. And no one has a crystal ball. Let's see here. Everything Donald puts in his hands on, he destroys. I wish he would have never mentioned silver. All right. Well, he mentioned it kind of in reference as in the market cap, as I mentioned there. But I do disagree with you. I think Donald Trump was a good president for the 4 years he was here. Surprisingly good, actually, believe it or not. But anyways, I digress. And that's why I'm voting for him enthusiastically in 2024, and you should too. Every Democrat within the sound of my voice should reconsider their vote and vote for Trump. Rusty Nail, good evening, Sal. Good evening, Rusty Nail. Good to see you. And Rich Mo says here, let me get over here and make this thing happen. He says, about 9 days ago, you were bragging how Trump was talking about silver. Everything that Trump talks about, he does, he ruins. He's like Schleprock. Well, the thing is Rich Mo, and again, talking about that video before, you didn't get you misinterpreted what I was talking about in the video. He mentioned silver, the silver market cap. You have to listen to the video. He wasn't pumping up silver by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, quite the opposite, actually. Quite the opposite. But the fact that he mentioned it means that some people might get excited to it. He didn't move the markets. He had nothing to do with silver going down, not at one iota. I think this Rich Mo's got a serious case of the TDS going on, Trump derangement syndrome. And user, hello Sal, I will never lose faith in PM's very encouraging broadcast. Thank you, sir. No problem. That's right, my friend. They have proven themselves as money for thousands of years. Keep stacking and stacking no matter what. Yes, indeed. There you go. That's right. China Mitchell, who I think is still with us here tonight. Good to see you. Cool video and crazy info. We knew it was only a matter of time before the house of cards would start to crumble. Get your gold and silver while the getting's good. Shortly, your PMs will be worth a fortune. Well, and I wouldn't bet on that. I still wouldn't bet your precious metals are going to be worth a fortune. But they will preserve the fortune you already have in preserving your wealth. You know what I mean? Imagine, think about it like this. Think about it, what's the best way to describe it? If you put water and you shape it in an ice cube and put it in an ice tray, it freezes that shape. And still water. Still the same water that was in their beginning. And when it's frozen up, it actually expands a little bit, but it preserves all of those molecules in solid form. That's right. Very good. I see, very good. All right, let's see here. Hillbilly stock picks. I understand most of us, and myself included, have very jaded opinions about politicians in general. Notwithstanding, there are some really good politicians out there. I can name several of them. Donald Trump being chief among them because he was not a politician. And he came in and he knocked it out of the park in so many different policy agendas. In spite of all that went against him, in spite of that, he is the ultimate fighter, pun fully intended there, against the administrative state. So Donald Trump is politician number one in my book. And I was not a Trump fan. I was a late bloomer on the Trump chain, but I'm there now. Mark Razor, thank you for the Salivate Metal memberships that was handed out to OTG. Thank you, Mark Razor. Other good politicians are Thomas Massey of Kentucky, congressman. We've got, let's see here, we've got Rand Paul, senator from Kentucky. Kentucky puts out some greats. And certainly Mitch McConnell's not a good politician. He's definitely not. He's about worthless. No question about that. Tom McClintock, congressman from California. Yes, Tom McClintock is amazing. Love him. And we also have Byron Donalds from Florida. Great congressman. Really good. And yes, indeed. So there's some good. They're few and far between. But there are some good politicians out there. Yes, indeed. Chip Roy, another great congressman. And those are just in the federal house. But yes, indeed. Nickel stacking was Trump when Trump wasn't cool. I tried, and I was a late bloomer. I was a Ted Cruz guy. And but I learned a lot since then. But all right, very good. Yeah. And Ron Paul was a good congressman. And there's some that have been served in the House that were very good. Mayor Salstan, there you go, Mayor Salstan. Oh my goodness gracious, that's right. Gonzo from the Muppets was great too, yeah. But yes, I don't lump them all in one category. There are some good politicians out there. They are few and far between, no question about that. And let's see here, Slow Ride says this: the Chinese word yuan translates to play in English, but is translated improperly here. For example, you could go somewhere for business, or conversely, you could go someplace just for fun, to have a good time. That the real meaning of the word Chinese yuan, which would translate it to be play. Sometimes it's used to play, for example, huang yushi, play a game. There's nothing inherently suspicious about saying you've come to the place where to have fun, go sightseeing wherever. The opposite would be coming for business. So I wouldn't get hung up on that over-literal translation into English. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what was referenced there in the video where I made that comment, but anyways. Mo Love is here. Good to see you. Welcome. High Desert Gummy. More ASCs and some more gold today. Probably do it again tomorrow as well. All right. Very, very good. Nice. Make some buys on the dips for sure. And we've got John Morgan. Sal, do you think the Pokemon cards and autographed comic books are a good investment to diversify in? Anything tangible with value? I think some of those things have done very well. I've been watching the series on Netflix called The Golden Touch, or whatever it is. And it's about collectibles. And some of those things are making a massive comeback. Pokemon cards, autographed comic books. So I think it just comes and goes, ebbs and flows with some of those things. Just depends. Drain the Swamp. The market went down because Kamala fluffing her feathers. The end could be 6 months away. Yeah, I tell you what, it's hard to say. I don't know that it was necessarily totally political for the market downturn, but I do think that that's the beginning of a crack in the armor of the markets. And I think largely it wasn't worse because they stopped trading among multiple platforms. And that was essentially, I think, the deep state getting involved and regulating it, and that is the Biden-Harris administration, no question. But that could have very easily have happened under Trump, too. That's kind of to prevent it. But anyways. All right. China Mitchell still here, just putting some groceries away. Very good. Very good. And let's see here. Brad Lewis, good to see you. All right. We're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in tonight as we're answering some comments here from the chat. Or from the chat, but also from the videos here. And with market crashes, what silver can you get after March 13th, 2020? Availability reduced. When silver went to $12, how many were able to actually get products based on how low pricing before the prices went the opposite direction? I got a little bit of a discount on a tube of Silver Eagles, and I need to show those. I need to do a video on those. Because, yeah, it was very difficult to find silver when that happened. For sure. All right. Let's see here. China Mitchell says, great video and awesome info. They panic, and all the stackers head for local PM dealers. Keep your head on for Swilvy. I believe more shocking times are ahead. I think so too. We'll find out. Hate hypocrisy on this video about the what could happen with silver. It says Netanyahu is dragging Iran into a war, causing instability in the region. As a result, oil will skyrocket, and that is not good for the U.S., especially right now. Well, what I understand is there were some explosives put into the room where he and his bodyguard, which, by the way, fascinating little story about this. The pictures from the site, I don't know how they got smuggled out, but there was a dildo there in the room where the explosion took place, and they were the only two that were killed, his bodyguard and the head of Hamas. And so it was not an attack on Iran. It was an attack on Iran's guest, who happens to be a freaking terrorist. And it just goes to show you there's nowhere they can hide, even in the depths of the Islamic Republic of Iran. And they are going to be retaliating, but they haven't done it yet. They could just be fluffing their feathers, so to speak. It may not happen, because if they kill one Israeli, it's over for Iran. And they've already got the targets picked out and everything. Iran may not attack now. Enough time has gone by, but the fear of it, I think, is also driving the markets. So, yes, indeed. By the way, that's another politician. I wish the best prime minister in the entire world right now is Benjamin Netanyahu, war hero. You should all watch his speech at the Congress. He nails it. He has got such moral clarity as to what happened in Israel on October 7th, and these monsters that they're dealing with. That man is at the right place at the right time. I wish he was our president. Benjamin Netanyahu, absolute hero. All right, I've been following Netanyahu for years. I heard him on the G. Gordon Liddy show. Commando, brother killed in action. He's a war hero. He's a great man. Everybody should watch that speech. Every single person here should watch that speech of Netanyahu to get an idea of what's going on there in the Middle East and with Hamas and so-called Palestine. All right. Ken Wingtail says this: people panic selling their paper assets, including paper PMs. Yep. And just the paper, but people are selling a lot of physical now too. A lot of physical. Yes, indeed. And we've got this Hoosier Stacker, 2:15 a.m. and silver spot is 26.62. Y'all might want to put your truck in reverse and ease it off the clutch a bit. Yes. And it got down to, in fact, what did it get down to? I mentioned this in my market report here today. 26.80. Well, they're open now. It's falling again. It's now right at $27, but at 26.88 it was down earlier. But the metals continue to fall a little bit, providing a good opportunity. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. User says, it's a bloodbath of paper lies, not the material asset. Good versus evil. Hypocrisy against the conservation. We shall see. That's exactly right. The personal asset is exactly very, very good. The physical asset doesn't change, and the value doesn't change. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Nickel stacking. Iran caused all of this by directing Hamas and Hezbollah to attack and take Jewish people hostage. That's exactly right. And they caused a lot of this even before that. They've been causing trouble in the region for years. Israel gave Hamas the Gaza Strip. They had total autonomy. They could have made that place like a mini Dubai, but no, they didn't. They had the support of Israel actually supported those people and it gave them jobs. They were doing jobs coming out, and that's part of what led to the attacks. They got intel on one of the places people they work for. It was insane, but you're exactly right. They were directing Hamas and Hezbollah to attack and take Jewish people hostage until they give them back, dead or alive. If it continues, he posted the speech. Nice, good job. That's awesome. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. All right. Yeah, Hillbilly Stocks. He's no criminal. He's a hero. BB is awesome. And he was a Zionist general. That's right. Zionism is great. Zionism is not a bad thing. Zionism is awesome. We should all support the Zionist state of Israel. I fully 100%. Can I say that again? Can I say again how much I support Israel and the Israeli people? They are awesome. Yes, indeed. There's a clear difference between good and evil. Israel is good. Palestine is evil. Period. 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 Yep. And thank you. JM Unleashed has posted a link to it. That's awesome. Yes, indeed. Have a good one. All right. Hey, take care, Jay Kelly. Thanks for popping in tonight. Appreciate you. And watch the interview on Joe Rogan. Now, I don't know that I agree with this. What Joe Rogan had an interview with a guy that said that most of the Arab and Muslim population in the Middle East is inbred. I don't know that I agree with that, but there's a video about that. It was kind of funny what was said there. I don't know that I buy that totally, but anyways, it's crazy. All right, let's see here. Very good. Oh man. Oh, come on, hillbilly stock picks. That's leftist talk now. Jews are Nazis? Come on, man. That's crazy. You know that's not true. You've been watching too much Jackson Hinkle, who's a communist. Might be a Jackson Hinkle fan if you believe that. That's what Jackson Hinkle would say. There's a debate between Jackson Hinkle and Cam Rigby, I think is his name. Oh, he tore him a new one. It was awesome. Dems are nuddles. If you lie, you'll steal. If you steal, you'll murder. Pastor Lee Robinson. Yep. Exactly. There you go. There you go. And we've got the Zone 12 Online says, gold is at an all-time high right now. Platinum is way below previous all-time high. Smart money always runs to precious metals in times of economic uncertainty. Enough said. I tell you what, it's a good opportunity in platinum and palladium now. I now think for the first time in quite a while that palladium is now undervalued. It's now undervalued. Yes, let's see, very good. And that's something I have stacked platinum for quite a long time, and I've always felt was undervalued. But palladium, I felt since it was over $3,000 that it was overvalued, and I was right there. But I do think that palladium is now undervalued. In fact, right now it's below platinum. It's under $900. So here's what I think about platinum. Anything under $1,000 is a good deal for platinum. Anything under $900 for palladium is a good deal in my view. Both probably being mined. Both are probably being mined right around all-in sustaining cost. Probably right around those figures. Somewhere thereabouts. And we've got Joel Matele says silver could drop to $16.80 an ounce. Well, that's a very specific figure. I highly doubt that's going to happen. I think if we have a really big crash like in March of 2020, then we may see it fall to just below 20. But I don't think it's going to fall much below that. I would be surprised, let's say. Anything's possible, but we shall see. Buy the dip, Enrique says. Yep, buy the dip. That's right. Exactly. And let's see here. Ozzy Rob, 24.25 silver will be back. I have no doubts the barrier to 35 will be strong. Selling, probably good to have some rather than none, but the safer bet will always be gold. Yep, gold is definitely the safer bet. There's no question about that. That's exactly right. You're exactly right there. All right, where are we at? Let's make this thing occur. We're looking at, okay. All right. Very good. Zardos has just gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships. Thank you, Zardos. Appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you indeed. All right, let's give you 5 push-ups, and let's do another one for the other super chat that was given out earlier. So let's do 6 push-ups. Pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. All right. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Tim Waltz is not very popular. We call him Tampon Tim. Gold Maple, we call him Tampon Tim. You can find out why. You can probably search the interwebs to find out why we call him Tampon Tim. Yes, indeed. I think that's going to be a great little nickname for him. Hopefully Trump will use that. But likely he won't. That's going to probably just be a little bit too crude, which is why he doesn't call Cackling Kamala. He doesn't call her Camel Toe Harris. That's why we won't hear Trump do that. Let's see here. But I can call her Camel Toe Harris here. With no due respect, by the way. Because she doesn't have... And she probably wouldn't know what a Kegel was if it slapped her upside the face, Gold Chick. All right. Save your silver. MAGA. There you go. The big E. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's time to buy, baby. Buy, buy, buy. All right. Let's see here. We've got Peter James says, when the Dow crashes, silver will be back to $20. That's the time to load up Not just yet. But I don't think it's going to happen. It may not happen anytime soon. We're just seeing hints of it. Hints and allegations, but it hasn't happened yet. I don't think it's going to happen. It may not happen like tomorrow or the next day. But if we see, even if we see half of what we saw yesterday, then that will be a sign that there's more trouble ahead. More trouble ahead. Thank you, Annie. Good to see you. Thanks, Annie. Thanks for putting with. I'm sorry. I know sometimes I can be a little crude. I apologize, but I guess I'm in one of those moods tonight. But I digress. All right. Let's see here. Christopher 140 sold a little XOM to buy the AM oil for gold. All right. Way to go. Way to go. The key to silver's long-term price is industrial demand. Yes. I think that is, but I think that's true. But I do think that there's still an element of silver as a precious metal that people flock to it as well, and we see that play out in the markets as well too. And that actually may play a larger role for its long-term pricing if we see trouble ahead. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Christopher, yes, indeed, did that. Well, that's part of the humor of it, Count Derpula, because it's not something, it's an exercise, right? So how can an exercise smack somebody in the face? That was the joke, I guess. All right, let's see here. Zorax Audio, silver was on sale this Monday. I sniped 50 ounces of silver at the bottom of the dip. By the dip. Well, this may not be the bottom yet, but it could be too. I don't know. But Mark Nordgaard, I'm so happy I sold half my silver stack years ago and bought more gold. Yep, he's reminded of that almost every comment he makes, and that's fine. We're prepared and not scared. That's right. Exactly right. World Money Wins. That's how we do it. Illegal Smurf, more proof that silver has very little and perhaps zero monetary value, entirely industrial metal like copper. No, it's not proof of any of that. None. There's no proof of any of that, what you said. Sorry, just isn't the case. Dandy Don's Life. Great program. Enjoyed it. Thanks. Well, thank you. Appreciate you checking it out. Afterwards here. And we've got the Corey Bonalf says this. I greatly appreciate the information you just gave me. I was convinced today that I was going to go and sell some of mine forever. If there is about to be a price drop, I'm definitely going to keep my stuff and possibly try and purchase some instead of selling it. All right, there you go. Yeah, and by the way, there are good strategic reasons to sell silver and gold, and I don't discount that. I tend to be a hold guy. I tend to be biased in that direction, but people have made very good reasons for selling at certain times, strategic selling. We've seen several of it, and I've talked about those in the past, but I digress. Nice. Oh, man, Brad Lewis. Great deal on those silver dimes for $19.83 times face. That's a great deal. All right. Very good. And let's see here. Bye, says Dirk Frazier. All right, appreciate that. I hope it goes to $5. Oh, that would be nice. A great buying opportunity for sure. Mo Love with the $5 super chat. How do you think platinum and palladium will head lower? I think it's possible. They got clobbered more than any other metal during that downturn, and they are about 90 to 95% industrial metal. So they very well could. Let's give you 5 push-ups. Thank you, Mo Love. Good question. I probably need to do a video on that too, actually. But yeah, but I'm still a big fan. But they could get clobbered. They're very volatile. Very, very volatile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys are awesome. Very, very good. Let's see. As long as the dimes aren't slicks. I know I hate slicks too. I always cherry pick when I buy constitutional silver. I always do that. I never buy sight unseen. Never have, never will. That's right. Let's see here. Good to see you guys. Dirk Fraser says, I wish it would drop to 20 just for a week. Yeah, it would be nice. If we could only manipulate it ourselves, right? That would be awesome. Shadowworks says platinum is his favorite metal. Yeah, that's awesome. Richard Metcalf is here. And Gary Delvecchio, if you live long enough, you will have an emergency and be forced to sell. You'll be happy you have the silver. That's right, exactly. Good to see Richard Metcalf. Very, very good point. Let's do the calendar already. If we can't get 12 women, let's get 12 men. Oh, my goodness gracious. I don't know, man. I tell you, I don't know that would sell. In fact, last time we did it, we only had 3. And we only sold 7 copies. That's it. Only 7 copies of the calendar. And it was a lot of work for the ladies to put the pictures, to get the pictures. And it was a lot of work for me to put it together, do all the graphic design, and then create the link and sell it. And I had to pay taxes on that money too. So there's that as well. A lot of paperwork to make it tax. All that money went to charity, but I digress. All right. So yeah, I don't think, and I don't even know if 12 men would submit pictures. I don't know. I just don't. I mean, let me put it to you this way, Pakistan's in the good. Only about 5% tops, probably more like 3% of my audience are women. And it's about it. But I'm thankful for all the women here, but so means probably not going to be selling a whole lot of those. China Mitchell, great show tonight. I enjoyed the rebroadcast, scammers, market watch videos, and live music. Yes, indeed. We got to have fun. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I know I'm not nearly as good a guitarist as you are, so thanks for your patience and kindness there. Bing Bang, what are you smoking? Because I see it tanking back on range to 18, not the direction you're advocating him for. Well, Bing Bang, this is what J.P. Morgan said. What are you smoking, Bing Bang? Did you pay attention to a single word that I said in this video? Not just any of the words, but a single word. I think you're smoking something, or I don't know, or what's going on with you, or maybe your ears are clogged up, I don't know, but open up your ears. Let's see here. Choose a profession and dress up like the YMCA. Now that might do it. What do you think? Oh, man. Who could we get to do that? Let's see. Could we get JM Unleashed involved in that? Count Derpula? Tom Larson? Would Tom Larson pose in a one of the professions, the police officer? I don't know. We'll see. Zardoz? My kitten is a grandmaster. I'm prepared to buy it if it drops low enough. There you go. Good to have some powder dry just in case that happens. Jeff says, all right. Not gonna lie. I have difficulty not selling or converting silver into gold. Really tired of the swings and more tired of what I believe to be manipulation of the metal. I'm having doubts it will ever do what it's actually worth. I understand that, and I never converted any. I just started buying more gold for that very reason. More videos showcasing jewelry would draw in more female viewers. If that's what you want. Oh, good point. I need to get some jewelry. All right, Tom Larson is in for it. He'll be the policeman. Tom Larson, yes. Thank you. Tom Larson's gonna be our policeman, because it'll, and his picture is gonna be, it'll be a larceny if you don't buy this calendar. That's his slogan. Tom Larson. That's awesome. Thank you, my friend. You are the man. We love Tom Larson. Let's see here. Assen Finland says, I bought some numismatics 1 ounce gold coin or 2 1/4 ounce gold coins. If silver keeps falling for 2 to 3 more days, I will buy a couple of Philharmonic tubes. Nice. All right. Awesome. Zardoz, I will, if sells it to me for what I bought it for. Let's see here. Sal, go watch Redacted on YouTube. Go listen to The Truth About Israel. I've seen some stuff on, believe it or not, Hillbilly Stock Picks, I listen to both sides. I've heard the arguments from both sides before I really formed my opinion. And again, there's moral clarity here that's unmatched, but obviously Israel makes mistakes and has made mistakes in most conflicts and everything like that. But there's a lot of Pollywood going on too, Hillbilly Stock Picks. Look up that word, Pollywood, and look at the propaganda that comes from that side. And that's what they specialize in. And honestly, you want to talk about the Nazi ties. It was the Arabs got a lot of support from Nazi Germany back in the day. No question about it. Very good. So some clickbait guys that get some women. That's right. Yes, indeed. But I have seen some redacted. I have actually pretty great respect for Clayton Morris, who actually used to be on Fox News. But I do disagree with some of his views with regards to the Israel-Pakistan or Palestine situation. In fact, I would encourage you to check out. There's just so much good stuff. Check out what the son of Hamas said. The son of Hamas, probably the biggest advocate for Israel that's legitimate from the other side, who actually lived with Hamas and what's going on there. It's crazy. And keep in mind, Hillbilly Stock Picks, on what kind of people are backing those people. It's mostly leftist progressives, victim mentality. It's about the victim mentality, and some people flock to that kind of thing, and some conservatives have also fallen for it too. Do not believe the hype. Do not believe the hype. All right, and PC Coinstar says first. That's right. And Michael K says, watching Tuesday, am no better today. There you go, Michael K. You were the man. Appreciate it. Are you in here with us tonight on Tuesday? Hope so. And let's see what we've got in this comment. It says this, 1 ounce of gold equals $1. Oh, man. You need a gold coin to make one legal dollar. You need 50 ounces of silver to minimum to make one gold coin. Today's ratio is 60-70 of silver for 1 ounce of gold. Actually, it's 85, but anyways, $26 for 1 ounce of silver. It works out to 2,400 divided by 26. Silver is 92-1 ratio, or need $2,400 to make $1. Well, I'm not sure. The very first sentence has got me scratching my head. I'm scratching my head now. 1 ounce of gold is $1. I don't get that. Let's see here. Welcome from Aaron Ritchie from Nashville, Tennessee, and from the Hendersonville Coin Club. Nice, awesome, good to see you. Yes, indeed, good to see you. And thank you, China Mitchell. Good to see you, my friend. Where are we at? We've got Justin Hole, 9765. Heck. This bloodbath is a warm welcome in my books to buy more. There you go. I celebrated a bit and bought some silver Morgan dollars. If it drops more on my next paycheck, it'll add more to the stockpile. There you go. And think about this too. If you're a numbers person and you keep track of your purchases, then you keep track of your purchases, then this will help your dollar cost average. Even if you don't buy at the absolute bottom, you're buying on the way down. It can't be a bad thing. Pre-33 gold is good. I love pre-33 gold. And in fact, honestly, there's some parts of me that prefer that. And I'm going to probably be doing a video about that soon, Keith in the Mountains. That's a very good question. It's something I've been thinking about for a while. And I'll explain why in the video. But it's really about the premiums and recognizability. And so, yeah, you really can't go wrong with either of them, really. Let's do a meet and greet every month or year, or vote on a city and a bar. I think we should all meet on your land. That's such a beautiful piece of property you have, Pakistan. I was blown away at the beauty of that piece of property in Pakistan. It's absolutely amazing. Those mountain ranges, the lush, the creeks, the livestock, everything. Just incredible. Very, very good stuff. There, I would love to be there, actually. As long as it's not too cold. I imagine it's going to be pretty cold there in the wintertime, but anyways. All right. RBY says this. You need to traverse the trade between gold and silver. Problem is you need to actively sell your silver versus stacking it. Gold is guaranteed to increase 10 times per decade. Well, I have to look. That's an interesting statistic. I have to look at that and see if that's the case, but would not surprise me if that's... I mean, the dollar's probably lost 10 times of its value over the decade. Jukebox just confirms everything I've been saying. 100% garbage and trash. 5.5 billion years of proof out there. Do your research. Iron, rock, and fertilizer have done mountains more than man for mankind. He's a silver hater. That's okay. Chris G, watching this video from this. If you have not seen this video from this morning, check it out. Huge discovery of ancient gold coins. This is a big deal. Hey, check that out. It's a big, major news story about a massive gold find in Turkey. Really good stuff. Yes, indeed. And T-Girl Amber says, pretty coins. Wish I was that lucky. Really cool. Yes. It would be so amazing to see that. Zardos, we're getting close. Stay tuned. We're going to try to answer a few more of those. I think before you came on, Zardos, we answered some. We're going to get some more here in just a moment. This video here did not get very many views, so not that many comments to answer, but we're probably going to knock them out within a week, Zardos. And so you guys are going to want to be here when we knock out every single comment on this channel and see what it looks like when we have no more to respond to. This will be the first time in the history of this channel, me doing this, where we're going to have that. It's going to probably happen within a week. Oh, you want to be here for that. I'm going to hype that up like a big time. I'm going to probably clickbait it, next live stream. I'm going to clickbait that son of a biscuit. Thanks for the thumbs up, Homestead Aquarius. We got 121. Nice. 121 viewers, 121 thumbs up. Mutant Right, the gold color stuff in my pot had the aroma of ammonia. Maybe because you dipped them in ammonia, I'm not sure. Master Blaster says market bounce today is driven by pure greed. The same problems are still there like on some Monday. I just find rocks when I dig out of my backyard. That's right. Very well could be. Bargain hunting, that's what they would call it. That's a nice way of saying it. Here's gold and slurp through this algorithm. Thank you, CCT. You are the man. Thank you, my friend. Helen Dobbs says, gold holds its value 1 gold coin for a month. Back then, 1 gold coin now. All right. Nice. Helen Dobbs, that's a good pace. Keep that stuff happening here for sure. All right, Rob Moran is here. Good crowd tonight. I appreciate you guys being with me and sticking with me here. You are awesome. Rocky Superstar, the man. We love Rocky Superstar. He is the man. He says this. Good morning. Good story. Those gold coins have to be really rare. Those are some of the first gold coins minted since 700 BC was when coins first started minted in Lydia. That's right. Present-day Turkey. That's exactly right. Indeed, you are correct. All right. Okay. Jesus Gonzalez says this, and I quote directly, I dig my backyard every week, and all I pull is weeds growing each week. How lucky not even looking for gold ancient coins. Maybe next time I'll dig my backyard without expecting nothing. Yeah, hey, you never know, but always call Miss Utility before you dig, that's for sure. You know what, folks? We've got 120 people in here right now. If we can maintain 120 people, and we just lost 2, by the time I'm finished with this branch of comments, I'm going to scroll down to the very end of all the comments, and you will see it before we respond to it. But we've got to maintain 120 viewers, which means that whoever left, the 2 that left, you got to come back. Jay McGuire is here. Good to see Jay McGuire. He's been watching some of the old videos, which I really appreciate that. So Bob Olson says this. Okay, let's get this straight, he says. So you mean to tell me that those gold coins that were found are only worth what 1 ounce of gold is going for days' time? If you were to tell me that, I would say you're smoking Hunter Biden's crack pipe because those gold coins are basically priceless. I don't think I ever said that in the video. If I did, I misspoke. There's no way I would say that they were worth that. Maybe by the weight of the gold, I don't know, but I can't imagine they weigh a full ounce even. But the spot price, the gold weight, the gold melt value of them is very different than the numismatic value. Priceless, they're priceless, and they are come from, just like gold today, that would prove to everybody gold is extremely undervalued. 1 ounce of gold should be close to $50,000. Well, if it gets to $50,000 gold, then we're in real trouble. You got bigger problems than the big returns you're going to get on gold, if that's the case. All right. Very good. All right. Let's go up here. Twitch Radio. Lots of discoveries lately. Very cool, but sounds a little planned. Who knows? For the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, it could be. Thank you, Twitch Radio. Appreciate it. Renee Oppenheimer says, I love a good treasure story with some history. Your channel was a joy to watch. Well, thank you, Renee. I appreciate that. I have a whole playlist of these. They get very few views. This one really performed poorly, but I still do them from time to time because there's always going to be some people that enjoy it. No IQ says lucky, lucky. Indeed, they were for sure. I wonder if there's gold in them hills. Hey, there could be. Pakistan's in the good. Your land very well may have gold on it. Can you imagine? It would not surprise me since it's at the base of the mountains. If it had gold, that's a good point. Search those creeks. Look at the corners of those creeks. You might find some. Annie Oakley, the lovely Annie Oakley from western Kansas, says awesome video, Sal. Thank you so much. David G, thanks, Sal. Nice find. Slurp on. I will. Thank you so much. All right, we have 117 watching right now. We need 120 before we scroll down to the very end of the comments. I could do it. I could show you right here, but we got to maintain 120 viewers. We only have 117 right now. That's the only thing that does track in real time. My likes, I'm still showing 0 likes on my end. If I refresh this, it messes my whole screen up, so I can't do it. User says, all the coins I have seen they find, I have never seen them for sale. Yes, I have asked coin shops. I can only find copper Roman coins. Yeah, it's very difficult to find these old gold coins. They're called staters. Because I asked a local coin shop about that even before then. All right, Annie Oakley is still here. The lovely Annie Oakley. She is awesome. Thank you, Annie. I'm so honored that you're here. And we also have Gold Chick is here. There's a dime size U.S. gold coin that she saw for $13,000. Wow. Yes, indeed. 4 Wheels for Rob says, always special to find any precious metals. Sure is. Man, it just is a dream. Can you imagine? Brent says, great video. I hope these coins get to collectors. It's a shame how museums grab up most pieces. Yes, I agree. All right. Honest Value is here. We got 146 thumbs up. And Azure Blue says, this nice rebound in the equity markets today, Sal. Yes, it sure was. I did a market report on that this evening, by the way. I believe the Fed will cut, hopefully 50 basis points, but not until September. In the meantime, the nice government men will buy the stabilized prices. Indeed, they will, and they have. Michael K says, amazing. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you watching this, for sure. And let's see here. We've got the Boris Bulliak says, throughout history, the biggest criminals have been kings, presidents, banksters, period. Yes. And a lot of people feel that is for sure. You're right. Deleter. As we get near the top of these comments, we still have a little ways to go. The leader says, reminds me of how amazing a manufactured product gold is, transmitting art and culture down through the eons. Yes, it really is mind-blowing. I agree with you. That's just remarkable. This could have coined from your stack one day, a millennium or two from now. Not mine, though. I'm going to keep stacking in perpetuity, baby. Yes, indeed, the leader. And I like to get one of these old staters. I've got one of the most commonly circulated, oldest silver coin in the world. But now I want to get the most commonly circulated gold coin in the world. Oldest. And it's going to be the stater. Slap base if we maintain. I'm not the best at slap base, but if we can maintain 115, I might do a little slap base. Shadow Spire. I started stacking 6 months ago. I've gone into a frenzy buying silver. I wish I could have gotten some at $15. I don't care if it's up or down. I DCA. Exactly right. Dollar cost averaging is your friend. Dollar cost averaging is your friend indeed. All right, we've got here Charlie Don't Surf says this. Sorry, man. Great big thumbs down for the over explanation. You guys tend to go so carried away that you are redundant. You remind me of my ex-mother-in-law. Well, Charlie Don't Surf, I know you probably found this video just out in YouTube space and land, but the thing is that, if you saw the meme, and I think I posted a link to it, or to his Elon's post, I did over-explain it. That's what a long-form video is about explaining it. It's not over-explanation. I just take it to the next level. So there's that. You didn't get the video. That's all right. Not everybody will. But, this is not a short. This is not one of those shorts. I really don't do shorts as often these days. But I digress. Stocks are up 25% since November 23, and they want a rate cut. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Yep. Well, but think about it, Red Crawler. Most of that money is pumped in from the feds. Oh, nice. Great. Pakistan's going to be posting a video updates on every development he makes on his property. First one will be a video of the sign, Salistan. I put on there a contiguous acre with a stream attached to it. Thank you, pal, man. I was joking about that, but I appreciate it, man. That would be awesome. Nice. I've got some land in Pakistan from the good graces of Pakistan Zindagood. That would be so cool. So make sure you check out and subscribe to Pakistan Zindagood for that. And just for the progress in the land itself. I mean, it really is mind-blowingly beautiful. I was literally blown away. I don't know if you could tell when we watched that premiere live, but I'm seriously super, super impressed with that piece of property. I mean, that's just wow. I mean, I've always known that Pakistan was a beautiful country, but that's just amazing. All right. Swinsey says here, I say you're getting worse. I hear sale of the year. I'm relying on the price to dip a few more bucks or so because I guarantee you once this dip is over, it's going to bounce back like you've never seen before. Yep. But you know what? It could, but it may not either. I'm still sticking with my predictions by the end of the year of $35 an ounce. And actually, I think probably 36 may be the average for 2025. The average, not the high. I think it could go higher than 36. It could go lower than 36, but it may average out, which is a pretty bullish call. I usually don't do that. I usually don't say what the average of the price is going to be within a given year, but I would not be surprised. I'm not bold enough to make that prediction, but anyways. Jim Roy says, loading up on some silver today. There you go. Take advantage of these dips. Help your DCA out. All right, let's get to this here. AKA 47 is here. Appreciate it. All right, we have 126 viewers. So if we can maintain that above 120, we're going to scroll down to the very end of all the comments ever on the history of this channel. We're not going to respond to them, but we'll get to it. User, history repeats itself. Commodities will skyrocket once the paper economy will crash like every time in the past. Also, the dollar gets weaker. Japan has dumped 60-ish billion of it this week. The more commodities will rise later. There's a saying, recession is building up slowly, but could burst out in an instant. That's right. I know for a fact for the last 5 years, the global silver production was every year few percent less than the demand was by the industries. And by the means we are consuming already mined silver over the past few years, people just look up the mining statistics and how much silver has been used up by the industry type. You add up the amounts, you realize we mine less silver than we use in the last few years. What do you think why we have this paper, trash, silver, gold scam going on? Yep, that's the argument that a lot of people make, but there's differing opinions on that too. It's not just Metals Focus doing the research, by the way. Brian O'Neill, Chase bought huge silver last Thursday, and it dropped this week. No connection. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Interesting. Did they time their buy right or not? I don't know. And let's see here. Daniel, I can't wait to buy cheap silver again. Right. Daniel, banks buying cheap silver before World War III starts. Well, I don't know that many banks. Well, J.P. Morgan, I guess, is buying a lot of it. That's mainly it. And the ones that are holding ETFs. David McKenzie, just like a Civil War, find of old gold coins next to a fence. Yes, that's right. Good analogy. Except for a place more steeped in history. And we got Liquid Electrum. Wow, that's in great shape. These are in. Amazing stories, Sal. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, Liquid Electrum. I appreciate it very much. Oh, congratulations, Pakistan. It's got 1,000 views, your video does. That's awesome. Very good. Let's see here. Let's progress onward now. Where do we have here? We've got this. Donna Marmando says, silver is always the first victim whenever there's a stock market crisis. Nothing new. Yep. I mentioned that in the video too. Evom 777 chimes in on this video. Again, if you guys have not seen this video, huge discovery of ancient gold coins, check this out. It was really an amazing find. Something like that. Something that old. A gold coin that old. It's just gold coins, plural. We don't know how many. They didn't say how many were in there. And I looked on other articles too. Nobody says how many were there. Evom, I've treasure hunted coins and antique bottles for over 20 years. And I was happy to find 3 Merc dimes. Nice! A 1954 quarter and a Pontiac Chief of the Sixes token in my own backyard. Whoa! That is cool. That is amazing. Just in his own backyard. I couldn't imagine finding legit gold coins in such historic significance. Truly another level. Yes, indeed. That is incredible. Luz Costa. For me, it's perfect. I can buy more. There you go. That's right. The clobbering of the markets here. User says this. Let me get over here to this. Make this viable. Makes me wonder what else is yet to be found, and how did they refine them to such a high quality of gold as to look so buttery yellow? All we know is we don't have the acids and chemicals we have today to refine to high purity. Refiners fire, a lot of heat, and they probably had some other things back then that they helped with. I don't know what the ancient technique for refining, but they were able to get it very pure, like 98 to 99% plus silver. It's crazy. Oh, thank you, James Unleashed. I appreciate you posting a link to this. I'm going to pin this. James Unleashed is very kind to post that. If you get a chance, maybe open the link to that in a new tab and you can watch it afterwards. But let's see here. Yes, that's right. Base fuser, unfortunate for the warrior that is left behind. That's exactly right. Let me see here. I'm not the best slappity basey. There's a guy named Charles Bernard from England that does a really good job with it. I need to get new strings on this bass, I think. Bass fuser, any idea how I can clean these strings without taking them off? What can I put on these strings to clean them? Yeah, I need an amp. I need an amp too, and I don't have an amp here. I don't have a bass amp with me. It's at another friend's house, and it's a pretty big bass amp, so. And it's not good to plug a bass in a guitar amp, you know what I mean? String lube at the guitar store. There you go, string lube, nice. Boil them or loosen them. Slap the hell out of them. There you go. Can you name that song? Lube it up. Maybe I just need to buy some and go through the process of actually stringing those things out. Tucson Bubba is here. Welcome, Tucson Bubba. WD-40. I wonder if that would work with that. Armor All. There you go. All right, let's get over here to Homestead Aquarius. Thanks for sharing this great story of history, Sal. No problem. I do enjoy sharing these, but they don't get a lot of views. But anyways, Richard Metcalf says here, and Richard Metcalf is in here with us tonight. He says, silver is volatile. Indeed, you're right, it is. Seasoned stackers know this and will hold and perhaps buy more on the way down. With a pro-growth president, industrial demand will pick back up. That's why it's so important to vote this year. Amen, Richard Metcalf. Very, very well said. All right, Night Court theme song. Actually, no, it's not. But good guess on that one. It's actually, I don't even know the name of the song. But it's a duet between John Cougar Mellencamp and some black chick, but I don't know what it was, but that was, yeah, that's the bass line to it. Richard also says, what the heck is a leprechaun doing in Turkey? Seriously, very interesting report. Thank you. Yes, indeed, that's right, Richard Metcalf. That's awesome. Very, very cool. We've got the resin. If you read user agreements on trading platforms, you're actually seeing a price that is 10 to 15 minutes old. I actually busted Robinhood back in 2016. Wow. Interesting. I did not know that because I don't really do trades like that. But anyways. All right. Wow. Okay, me playing base, we've lost about 26 viewers, 27 viewers just from me playing base. So hopefully we can get them back up because we got to have 120 viewers in order to see the comments going all the way back to the very beginning. I'm going to show them here in a moment. Thanks, Al. Cool video and great info. Now, that's what I'll call a long-term investment. It sure is. That's right. Just goes to show you the power of gold. See here. Wild Knight. Okay, thank you. Nice. JM Unleashed has got it. Man, he's great. Tom Larson has a Stratocaster with a whammy bar. You don't see that too often. No, I guess you do. You see, yeah, the whammy bar. Yeah, you do see that. Yeah, a whammy bar on those, but it's not like a... Wild Knight featuring Michelle Nigagatcholo, EP album by John Mellencamp. That's cool. Yes, indeed. That's awesome. Thank you. Wild Knight. That is the name of the song. That's right. All right. Very good. All right. There's so much sunken Spanish treasure around the world. It's unbelievable. And Gold Chick knows. She lives in Florida. And I think she's seen it off the coast there. Breaking news. Yep. Rhodium does not trade very often. It's definitely one of the low trades. But gold and silver continue to fall tonight. Silver now below $27, down 16 cents now. So gold down 5.50. So the beatings are continuing for the precious metal space. All right. All strats have whammies. I guess they have the thing for the whammy bar there. It's just not a Floyd Rose, but you're right. That's right. They do. Dave Suber says if it goes to $20 per ounce, the premium will be $15. Yes, premiums will definitely go up. That's for sure. All right. Salgo Rhythm. Thank you, Jay McGuire. Going back and watching the older videos anyway. Smart Buy, 1 ounce proof American Eagle. Thank you so much for watching those old videos. We used to have a guy that did that quite often, but he got offended and Splitsville. All right, let's see here. Thank you, James O'Neill Brown. Silver Awesome 13. Good stuff. Imagine cracking that thing open and these pour out. It's decision time. I know. That would be something. Man, what an exhilarating feeling that had to be. John Colombo. The stock market crash in precious metals also fell. I thought it was the opposite. Nope. It typically will, in time, revert, but people run to the safety of cash. It would be the case... and I'm going to be probably posting a video about it tomorrow, because in the paper markets, that's what happens. Not necessarily in the physical. Jay McGuire again, gold and silver proof versus uncirculated. Thank you, Jay McGuire. Jay McGuire here. Thank you for doing that, watching these old videos. I appreciate that so much. Brian Tucker says, time to buy me some more. There we go. This is from the market report this evening about what gold and silver did today. That was weird. Adam Jam says this is an inverted boomerang. Anybody who says they can predict this market is full of it. All right. Yes, indeed. You're hearing me cutting in and out? Brian, I'm not showing any problems over here. Sorry about that. Can you still hear me okay? Adam Jam says this is an inverted bloom. I'm listening on play side for a minute. I don't hear it, but... Nickel says fine. Count Derpola says fine. Dakota Daisy says I'm cutting in and out. Red Crawler says it is. Let me listen here. Brian, I'm not showing any problems over... Okay. Well, I can't play through the play side too much. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on, but I think we're okay. JM says it's fine. Jeff Nelson, crazy day of platinum, palladium, copper gained some back today. Yes. Yep, there was some gains back today. And let's see here. A glitch in the matrix. Yes, indeed. Eli in the Wolverine state. Feel like we are living in a South Park episode. I hear you. It does seem like that for sure. It's crazy. Psst, Sal, silver headed to $22. Okay. Let's see. That's what Jake O'Buster says. And very well could. Jaymon Lee says, quick, inject some catnip into the market. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Wake me up, Neo, says Tom Larson. Yes, indeed, that's right. Wake me up before we go. Stacking Spectre says this. Trying to buy more gold currently. But with silver fluctuating, I still can't avoid the buying dips. I hear you. There's a lot of temptation for that when that occurs. If there's a good deal in silver, it's hard to pass up indeed. Boy, folks, man, I have a sudden urge. Well, it's not sudden. It's been building up for a while, but I may not be on a whole lot longer. I actually got to go number 2. If that's too much information for you, I apologize, but I could go into more in depth if you wish for me to, but you probably don't wish for me to do that. Let me see if I can keep going here. JKLY gold isn't down in the UK. It's 1930 for 1 ounce. Wow. Still up there. That's right. Crazy. Luis Garciab says this. You have to understand that they don't want you in on gold and silver. They will smash the price down until they can't. Does not bother me. I'm used to it. I plan to hold for another 8 to 10 years. Nice. Hold on, brother. Brown Dog Prospecting is giving us some good stuff here with some emoticons. Yes, indeed. As now, let's explore. First video of the day. Triple ouch buy again. Nice. Buy more, don't sell. Nice. 38.5 at the end of 24. We'll see if it happens. Very well could. Thank you, brother. No kitty attack on this video. That's right. Kitties were safe. The kitty did not attack. Lars Job. Nikkei partially came back Tuesday, but not enough to ease Monday's plummet. Possible dead cat bounce. Could be. That's quite a possibility. All right. Jesus says this. Boy, I'm trying to hold it in here. Another awesome video, Sal. Keep up the good work. It looks like silver and gold is falling a little for each day. I'm holding on to my money until the end of the week and wait for the low to dip on silver and take a photo's advantage and a little pre-33. Well done. I like that idea for sure. Yes, indeed. I'll have a video probably coming about that soon. David G. Thanks, Sal. Buy the dip. Slurp on. Thank you. Will do. Eagle Steve. Great video, Sal. Don't worry. Be happy. I'm trying to be happy as I can now. I'm holding it in. Boy, big time. But let's see here. All right. Nan Double X. We need more kitty videos. I know. One of these days I get the kitty back in there. One of these days. Keep stacking high. There you go, Christopher. Yes, we're going to keep on stacking. We're going to try our best. I got scared on the opening intro. Nice firefighting. Yeah, let's have a little change of pace from time to time. That's how we do it. May you have plenty of toilet paper. I do. I still have my Joe Biden toilet paper here unwrapped. I'm going to keep it that way. All right. Let's see. A lot of nail biting this week. I'm biting my nails right now, Master Blaster, for a different reason. Because if I'm not careful, I'm going to have a Master Blaster happen right here in front of you guys. We can't have that. Cemetery Shop says, either way, buy and hold until the volatility makes sense again. Then buy and hold some more. Yes, indeed. That's right. Very, very true. We don't want to freeze on stage. That's right, Tom Larson. We can't have that. Ninurtha says, question is President Trump good for gold stackers? Why? I actually did a video about that. About the election. Hope you will check that out. I don't have time to show you right now, but I digress. And the cranky one says, great coverage, Sal. I think oil is in preparation for war. Have you seen the military manufacturer stocks? Yes, indeed. Good point. Military industrial complex from Greg, and he's right there. Something to consider for sure. Many different ways. All right. Take care, MJS. Thanks for popping in, MJS. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you so much. Shadow Work, you've really mastered your craft, Sal. Thank you for keeping us up to date on moves and the markets. And Kitty, you are awesome, Shadow Work, and I appreciate you so much, my friend. And Justin Aldrich, I request Logo Men with pickaxes and shovels and dump trucks and loads and wash planet. Let them Legos explore. Let's do it. All right. Let's refresh this one more time. I'm going to capture one more comment from way back in the history back 11 years ago. We don't have 120 viewers, so we can't show you all the way to the bottom. I don't have time because I got other business to take care of, and some paperwork will end that out. So let's do one more. Nice video. Bad company. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Hadrock. And with that, we're going to leave it there. You guys are wonderful. Thanks for being here tonight. I appreciate you. Keep your feet in the stars. Keep reaching for the ground. We'll see you back on Friday. Have a good night, all. Take care. You know what I'm going to be doing right now. Have a good night, all. See ya.